Hi, my name is Henk Nagel. I'm originally from Holland and I work for Hope Rehab in Thailand. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of AA and NA. And AA stands for Alcoholics Anonymous, NA stands for Narcotics Anonymous. And during treatment at Hope Rehab, our clients develop a big foundation that will help them stay clean with all the tools and stuff. And one of the recommendations we give them when they leave here is to go to the meetings of AA or NA and keep working on their recovery. What research shows is that the majority of the people who relapse do so within the first 3 months after treatment. And at AA and NA, they understand that, and they always say, like, do 90 meetings in 90 days, an average of 1 meeting a day. And here at Hope, people have 24-hour-a-day support. So if they go home and they do 1 meeting a day, then they go from 24 hour a day to 1 hour a day. So it would be really valuable for people to join the meetings. Now, like everything in life, things have pros and cons. And today we're going to talk a bit about what kind of pros are standing out and what kind of cons people experience while they go to the meetings. Now, one of the big pros for me and for many people is to have a support network that's recovery based. At the meetings, people are in recovery, and some people a week, some people a year, other people 10 years. There's a big recovery network of people who are helping each other to stay clean. So during a meeting, people share what's going on for them. There is support, there's understanding, and like many people need to do is taking distance from their using friends, using buddies, and find new, healthy people to hang out with. And at those meetings, everyone is in recovery. It's a really good crowd to hang out with. Now, at the meetings, you'll get a sponsor. It's called a sponsor. And that's someone who is clean and sober for a period of time, and they're going to help you through the 12 steps. And you might have heard of the 12 steps. It's from the Minnesota model. And the 12 steps are basically formats that help you to steer away from the lifestyle that supports addiction and to grow into a lifestyle that supports recovery. Because in addiction, we develop a lifestyle that supports addiction and we need to grow away from that. And the 12 steps help people to do so. And they're like formats of self-reflection, and self-reflection leads to self-improvement, and self-improvement leads to self-management, and that's where people find their recovery. Now, you also find cons for things that people bump into. One of the cons is it's not a group of therapists, right? It's a group of people who are trying to get well. And some people are doing really well, but there might be people who are doing not that well. Now, what we recommend to our clients is, like, every person in that meeting is teaching you something. And some people teach you what's good to do, and other people teach you what's not so helpful to do. So in every person is a lesson that will benefit you from recovery. Also, to go to the meetings, it takes quite some investment in time and in energy and effort, because to go there every evening and to do so. But it really helps with when people are at the meeting. It takes time and effort to go to, right? But you're not alone, you're not bored, you're not sitting in a bar, you're not sitting with using friends. So although it takes time and effort, it has an enormous amount of benefits. Now, of course, the lists of pros and cons are much bigger. I thought I'll just pick a few main ones and talk about it. If you have any thoughts, I'm happy to discuss them further with you. And I want to wish you a nice day. Thanks. Bye.